This is where you'll see friends, family, hardcore regulars sit. This is like almost like reserved seating. My name is Jack Bonney, one of the owners of If You Say So here in St Lucia.
You're tuning into Provisions, a hospitality podcast by God-Given Talent.
You were telling me before that you bought If You Say So as a pre-existing venue.
Yeah.
And I want to know, what was the one thing they didn't warn you about when you got the keys?
Oh, that is a good question. We'd owned a venue previously which was a two-person operation, and having two staff members on at one time is really easy. When you're having to scale up and have 3, 4, 5 staff members all the time, I think I didn't realise how much more difficult that would be to manage.
This show's all about providing real hospitality insights from real hospitality people.
When I go to cafes, I want to chat to the barista. Like, I want to feel like I'm going to hang out with my friends at the cafe.
So if you like what we're doing for Australia's hospo scene, consider subscribing.
Coming to here and now growing over the last few years, it's been just, that's the difficulty. Like, it's so much busier. Like, busy weeks here, we'll do 100 plus kilos of coffee a week. Even quiet weeks will sit at 70, 80 kilos a week. Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it just because of the area that you're in for the bigger scale? Like, I'm really not familiar with St Lucia.
No, that's fair. Look, I think one of the things that's helped us a lot, to be honest with you, is the location. There's very few cafes around in the near vicinity, and the ones that are close to us are very different styles of cafes. So as you can see, we're not a big cafe at all. We're what we call an espresso bar. We do some small amount of food. We do fresh pastries delivered every day, and we work with some toasty suppliers in the area. That's it. That's all we can really fit in here. Whereas every cafe that's near us is a sit-down, dine-in cafe. So you don't really go to us if that's what you're wanting. Whereas you come to us if you want coffee. If you want coffee, good vibes, loud energy, like, you come here. And I think that's been a big contributing factor as to how we've done so well.
So let's just talk about If You Say So. What makes it a special place for the locals here?
I think our staff. I think, like, obviously Bria and I have worked really, really hard on, like, culture here and integrating ourselves in with local businesses, like even the local councillor, she comes down here all the time. Like, I think that's something we were really conscious of when we first took over, and making a real concern, and everyone in hospo will do this, but making like a really big concerted effort to become friends with our regulars, so that they're not just coming for the great coffee, they're coming because they go, oh, Anna's on a Monday, I want to come in and see Anna when I chat and get my coffee. And that's been, I think, one of the things that's helped us really become part of the foundation of St Lucia, rather than just another venue. This is one of the twins who I was telling you about.
Twins? Hey, how you going?
What was your name, sorry?
Ruby. What
Ruby?
was your name?
Denzel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ruby.
A lot of people that come in here love just hanging out with the baristas. Is that true?
It's become a really big safe space for so many people. Like, I feel like a lot of the staff, their friends will come in, and like your partners and stuff, and they'll just sit on that bench and hang out all day, and a bunch of regulars as well. It becomes just like a nice atmosphere for people to kind of relax and stay here and do some work, which is really nice.
So let's talk about why you got into this space. What prompted you to buy If You Say So? And was it If You Say So before you took it?
It was If You Say So, yeah. It's an interesting one. So my wife and I had no hospo experience prior to buying Polo. She was in a job that she really didn't enjoy. She was in childcare. For anyone in childcare, you'll know why you don't enjoy that. And she just was sick of it. She hated it. She wasn't enjoying going to work. And it's so hard to do a full-time job when you don't enjoy it. And I was scrolling Marketplace one day, as you do. And I saw this little pink shipping container go up for sale. And I sent it to her and I was like, oh, we should just buy it. It was whatever it was when it was for sale. And, it's worth the risk. Nothing came of it because we were getting married that year. So it was like, it's too much going on. It's too crazy. I thought, okay, whatever. And then I lost the listing and I couldn't see it anymore. And about 3 months later, it popped back up on Marketplace. And our wedding was in 3 months' time. And I sent it to her again. I said, I'm not a believer in fate, but here it is again. You still hate your job. It's not an insanely significant amount of money that it will cripple us if it doesn't work. And if it's something that you're wanting to try, I think we should do it. And we reached out, we connected with the owners, and they were generous enough to sort of keep ownership of it until we were back from our honeymoon, so that we could have that period and they would look after it and everything was all good. And yeah, then we got straight into it. And that was 2023. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does it feel then to have gone straight into your business with your wife?
With my wife. It's a lot.
Because it's not like most people start the marriage with a business.
Yeah. It was so a bit of context. I used to work. I was an acoustic intelligence on submarines.
Oh wow!
So very, very, very different. No,
different than
I know. No prior work experience in hospital. When I say no work experience in hospital, I really mean no work experience in hospitality. And so we had never even. It wasn't even like we had worked together in like a formal sense. I mean, an origin story of my wife and I. We met at McDonald's in 2011. When we were teenagers, like working there. So we've known each other forever.
Yeah.
And I guess in that sense we had worked together. But going from when I left the submarine corps to coming back to Brisbane, moving back to Brisbane, to going to working in a business with each other, it was a lot, especially in a new industry where neither of us know what we're doing. Thankfully, I'm very numbers driven, and thankfully she's a really good barista. So it kind of, we balanced out each other's flaws. But yeah, it's amazing now. I would never change it for the world. But yeah, it was a lot.
Good on you guys.
Yeah.
I always give full kudos to the people that are doing it as a couple.
Mate, I couldn't do it without her. Like truly, like ask any of the staff. Like I can jump on a machine, I can figure it out. But you're not going to be getting any swans from me. I'll tell you that much. I'm doing cappuccinos with extra chocolate only.
I love it. So you're glad that Jack found a pink shipping container on Marketplace. Maybe said no to it the first time, but said yes to it the second time. Are you glad that had happened?
Yeah, I'm very glad.
Because it's a complete shift of what you were doing to now be doing Ospo.
Yeah, like complete shift. But it was obviously very stressful in the beginning and very overwhelming. But I am very glad that we decided to take that on because we live a very relaxed lifestyle now. Yeah, comfortable, like in terms of if I want to go to the beach on a Tuesday, I can go to the beach. But also, in saying that, if someone does call in sick, I do have to be here. So,
from your perspective, what do you believe is the most unique part about If You Say So compared to any other cafe in Brisbane?
I would say probably our vibe. Like, I don't really go into many cafes and have the experience with staff, with like our baristas. Like they're just so much fun. They're so loud and they're very loud. And it's like, it's not so serious. Like we're super relaxed and it's like you come in to have a chat and if we're not super busy, obviously. And everyone is just, laughing all the time. And it's just super unserious. So, yeah.
Jack and Brie are not only my bosses, but they really become truly like my friends. And even when I potentially move on, which Jack doesn't like to believe.
I know, she's not leaving.
When I eventually maybe leave this place, I could imagine that Jack and Brie will stay in my life as my good friends. And I feel like a lot of the staff feel the same way. They've really created an environment that it just kind of feels like we're all friends working together. It's really nice. Is that good?
Yes, you can stay employed. Yes!
What is it that you love about this industry that's kind of keeping you in it and want to see, and you've got these long-term plans for it too?
Yeah. The staff. The staff. Being able to, like we've had two of the staff, actually one of them's here today, Ruby. Ruby and Anna, they're twins. And we've had them since we ever got into the industry. And all the staff are the same, obviously. But like being able to watch them grow from 18-year-olds now coming up to 22-year-old. Like it's been so cool to see them grow as people, not just like baristas, and that's cool. And you see, and like we have staff here that we've watched grow from here to here, and they've moved on in their life and their journey, and that's amazing. And I think that for me is what I love the most, is being able to watch the staff come in as this and grow and leave, and they're going to uni or they're doing work placements now. Because we obviously hire a lot of uni students being right near the university, so we do see a high transaction of staff.
Yeah.
But it's always going on to the next stage in their journey, and it's just really, really cool to see. I love that. Yeah.
Well, we were talking over email
Yep.
about one strategy that you believe has helped your growth
Yeah.
is having the staff's involvement.
100%.
Talk about what is the secret to your success.
The secret sauce. Yeah, I don't think it's like this hyper secret sauce that we have. I think the biggest driver of social media success, of cafe success in general, because they're kind of intertwined, is having the staff first of all want to come to work. That's such an important thing. And you could ask any of them here, like they love coming to work. They're always asking for more hours. It's a nightmare. We're trying to juggle. But having them want to come here is such a contributing factor. And then making them the face. Like if you go on our social media, you won't really see Brie or I.
Yeah.
And that's by design. Like we don't want the cafe to be the Jack and Brie cafe and everyone else just sort of side characters. We want the cafe to be Elisa's cafe or Riley's cafe or Danelle's cafe. Like all these people who are here and they're contributing their time to it. Like they've helped grow this cafe, and so that was such a big thing for us. Like we don't want to just star Brie and Jack, we want to star all these staff members, because they're the ones here putting in the hours as well as us, and making them feel like they're part of that journey and taking them on that journey with us, I think has been such an undervalued thing that I don't see many cafes do. There's a couple of cafes in Brisbane that I think do a really, really good job of it. I think Mello, who I think you've talked to Z already, I think she does an outstanding job of that. Got a lot of time for her. I think she's amazing. But yeah, I think it feels like such an easy unlock for cafes to just make your staff more of a feature, right? Because we're not here every day, but my staff are here every day.
Yeah.
You know, so like I want them to feel like the main characters.
Main character energy.
That's it. Like that's it. Like it's so easy. Like make them feel like they're the stars of the show.
Yeah.
And then the customers know them, then we know them, and you watch them grow over time. Like all this stuff, it just feeds back into itself. That's what we think the secret sauce is.
Funnily enough, that was the second time Z's been mentioned in an interview. So that's more mentions. That's 2 more mentions than anyone else.
Mate,
shout out to her.
Mate, I have so much time for Z. She and I, we talk all the time.
Great.
Like, I have so much time for Z. It's like seeing young people get into the industry if you don't know much about Brisbane, the Redlands where she's operating, we used to live out there. It's a tough market.
Yep.
It's a very tough market. It's an older market, which is why we've never ever wanted to go in there, because we think that the vibe we were trying to put off wouldn't match that industry in that area. She's come in there and just proven everyone wrong. Like everyone wrong. In that cafe, if you don't know the history on that cafe, it used to be a juice bar. I think you probably already chat with it.
Yeah.
It used to be a juice bar that never did well, ever. And it had bad omens all written all over it. And she has just made that venue like an institution. Like, a lot of time for Z. She's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. She's going to love it. We come back to focusing on the staff again.
Yep.
What are the little things that you're doing to make them feel like they want to come to work?
Yeah. We haven't actually done it lately. We need to do a bit more. We try and do a lot of outside of work stuff. And not the traditional, like, really boring team building, like, let's go do this, that. Like, we'll just have everyone around for dinner. Or we'll go out and shout everyone dinner on a night, like Happy Boy in the city. We can just do a banquet together. And because we want to sort of break the wall down, as I said before, like, we're not just your bosses and you come to work and you work.
Yep.
Like, we want to be your friends. Like, we're really invested in seeing you grow as people. And so part of that is, like, let's catch up outside of work. Like, I still get coffee with Lucy, who used to work here for about a year. She left probably 6-7 months ago. We still get coffee pretty regularly, like, because I just like checking in, see how because she's in a law firm now and crushing it.
Cool.
But it's good to see her like keep growing as a person. So that's probably one thing I would say. That's been the biggest thing.
Even doing that of catching up
Yep.
beyond their time here
Yep.
shows that they just weren't here to fill your
Yeah.
gap of needing staff.
Yes, yeah, like like everyone we have through the doors, old employees, current employees, past employees, whatever. Like I would like to think if I said, hey, do you want to come get a coffee in Bulimba or wherever? Like they're like, yeah, let's go. Like that's the end goal for us as well. Like we don't want you to feel like you've come through the doors and you've exited the doors and we don't want to see you anymore. Like let's catch up, let's get a coffee. Like how's Will being a physicist? Like how's Alina doing what she's doing now, a nutritionist? Like all these people who haven't worked here for years, like I want to know how you're doing. And that's, yeah, been a huge thing for us. So
Has this type of approach an influence from like your career in the defence?
No, God no.
No.
Being an individual in defence is like a nightmare.
Okay.
Yeah. It was...
Because I'm just assuming you'd have to work in teams and
you do have to
catching
work
up.
in teams. So like being on submarines specifically, it's 60 people on a tiny little tin can, hundreds of metres under the water. Like you have to have really high EQ because you need to know when like when someone's tired and when someone's at the limit
Yeah.
and all those sort of things. So I guess that in a sense, yeah, it does play into it. But it's, I think stepping away from that, being empowered in defence is not a common thing. And I think maybe that's something I took away that they could do better, is empowering people who are incredibly intelligent in their space in defence. They don't give them the freedom to grow. And that's something I took over to here, where I'm like, someone who's actually just left, Danelle, he's gone on to new career now. He's a graphic designer. So our last merch drop, you can actually see hanging up on the wall, we knew he's a graphic designer, so we said, well, let's not get someone to do this. Let's have Danelle and empower him, and let's do a series. And we did 2 different drops, and yeah, it's just, yeah, it's awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought there might have been a crossover, but no.
No,
The opposite effect.
I guess in a sense it's a crossover, right? Like I took some learnings away from defence about how I think you could do stuff better. But yeah, they weren't very like, I mean, I'm very open about it. Like they're not, it's bad to be an individual in defence. It's much more about the collective. And that works really, really well. But I think that you can take some strengths away from that and give more to the individual to let them fly and let them flourish, which help the collective more. So
Interesting. So I want to then know about your hiring process.
yeah.
You've made a big emphasis on your staff and
Yeah.
teams.
Yeah.
How do you hire?
We are incredibly fortunate that we are inundated weekly with, can I come work for you? I've seen your cafe, can I come work for you? And that makes the hiring process so much easier. We went through a stage where we weren't inundated with messages, and it makes it really, really difficult. But our hiring process has always been the exact same. It is, we hire for the personality first. We can train you to be a barista. This is an easy fix. If you're not the right cultural fit or the right fit for the cafe, the vibe, like you kind of just have to brute force it. It just won't work long term. If you're a great personality fit, we can teach you to be a barista. We don't care if you've been a barista before. Doesn't bother us at all. Like we can fix those inefficiencies really, really easily. It's a lot harder to fix like a personality clash or something that doesn't vibe or something like that. That's been our biggest non-negotiable.
So personality-wise, anything specific that you're looking for?
Nothing super specific. We're looking for bubbly energy. That is honestly kind of our. We want high energy because if you're getting up, we open at 5:30. Like it takes a certain kind of sicko to be like happy at 5:30 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Like because no one wants to be, especially when you have to get here at 5 to open up and unlock and set up. It takes a certain kind of sicko to be happy at 5, but that's one of our big things. Like be energetic, be happy, be vibey. Like anything else we can fix later. Like if you've never steamed milk, doesn't matter. We'll figure that out. Like if we think you're the right fit and worth investing time in, we'll figure it out. So
Amazing.
yeah, different. I hear people tell me that's a different way of doing it because you always see like hiring experienced barista 3 years plus this, that, and the other, and no, you can train someone to be a good barista.
Yeah.
You can train anyone. It's not rocket science. Being a great barista is a skill and an art form, but being an okay barista that you can become a great barista that's fine. That's easy to do.
And that's probably important to know and incorporate, because hospo is most people's first jobs anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know why you need a 3+ year experienced barista.
Yeah, I see it so many times, like on Brisbane Baristas, which is like a hiring page in Brisbane. They're asking 3, 4, 5 years experience. I'm like, my goodness, they're baristas.
Yeah.
Like, most of these people are at uni part-time, like, or full-time, and this is just a way for them to get by in this stage in their journey. You don't need 4 or 5 years experience to be here. Like, we do 100+ kilos a week, and a couple of our girls have never been baristas before. We figure it out, like, it's fine. Yeah.
And I'm not sure if you've thought about this being the future, or if anyone's come through your shop and have gone on to do their own cafe, but you're probably also inspiring a new generation of cafe owners.
I hope so. I would love to. Our current manager, Riley, he's outstanding. His ambition is to be a cafe owner, a business owner as well, and we sort of catch up and chat about the business side of things, because he could open a cafe tomorrow and he would do fantastic. There'd be no issues with him opening a cafe at all. But there's a lot of stuff that you don't learn because no one shows you how to do bookkeeping, and no one shows you how to hire, and no one shows you how to manage rosters and all the nerdy little book stuff that I love. Like, that's my favorite
The numbers man.
The numbers man, right? Like, that's my favorite thing. So it's like, oh yeah, I'd love to sit down with you and chat about what's an acceptable lease term and how much rent you should be spending and all this stuff. So he's learning that stuff currently, and he will be like, guaranteed he'll have one of Brisbane's best cafes in the next 5 years. That would be calling it now.
And we have the proof. When it happens, we can listen back to this episode.
We'll play this back, and called that. Yeah.
I love it. Well, I've really enjoyed hearing how you operated, and you did talk about numbers in a way, but it is so much more than numbers. It is culture as well.
100%. Like, the numbers are the background, and no business works without the numbers working, but you can't get the numbers without having all the stuff in the foreground that works first. And for us now, we're at a level where, I was telling you before, like, we're really struggling. Thankfully, it's our quiet period at the moment. It's uni holidays.
The perks of being on a busy road.
It's our quiet period, allegedly. It's our quiet period now, so it's manageable, but we're really struggling now with having too busy. And it's a great problem to have, and I'm sure that I'm not complaining that we're being too busy, but one of the criticisms we're getting now from customers is like, oh, wait times are long, and there's no seating and all this stuff. So it's, the numbers work, but the culture is what drives all these things in the first place. So
It's a good problem to have.
It's a great problem to have, but I wish I could fix it. I don't know how to fix it yet. So,
one final question.
Yeah.
Other than your own venue, what is your favourite place to eat or drink?
To eat, they'll do two separate places. I'll do two separate places.
Okay, there you go.
My favourite cafe to eat at is Sister in Hawthorn. Dan runs that. It is, without a doubt, the best dine-in cafe in Brisbane, in my opinion. Just my opinion. And I'm gonna shout out Z, because if I'm going anywhere for a coffee, I'm probably going to Z. Especially drinks. My God, I'm going to Z every day of the week. How she comes up with weekly specials, my brain. We do monthly, and even then, it's too hard to keep on top of. So, Sister for food, Mellow Grounds for coffee, especially drinks.
Amazing.
So,
they're going to appreciate the shout out.
Dan's awesome. Have you interviewed Dan?
No,
mate. Do Dan.
All right.
He owns Sister, Butter, Albies. He's got an exciting new venue coming in Wynnum, a bakery, like killer, absolute killer in the game. So get on to him.
Epic.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the questions I've got for you.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Jack.
Absolute pleasure
That
as
was
always.
fun.
Thank you so much.